Alright, welcome to your first tutorial on how to use Inkscape. This program that you see right here is Inkscape. We have our control piece right here. We have our actual work area right here. And we have our color selection through here. First thing we're going to introduce to you is the concept of how to select an object. An object is simply anything that is on this screen. Object. Anything that you can manipulate on the screen. Now, when we run into objects, we need to realize they have various properties to them. These properties can be manipulated, such as I can manipulate the color. To manipulate the color, I choose my selection tool, and it's the little arrow right here. And then I select it. And you'll notice when I select it, my color changes. And I have something called a fill, and I have something called a stroke. Fill and stroke go ahead and define the properties of this object. Now, fill is what is inside. Currently, it is a purple color. If I want to change that, I select another color. And I selected green, it changes green. Now the stroke, which is not easy to see right now, is the outside line that defines the shape of the object. So I'm going to go ahead and right now it says it's 1. To change the size of my stroke to see a little bit better, I right click on it and I can move it up to whatever number I choose. I'm going to choose something here like 10 to make it really big. And suddenly you'll see that it is a strong black stroke. To change my stroke color, I can click here and double click it quickly, and I have a variety of color options here, RGB and such. We're going to be sticking with the wheel right now, and you'll notice that the color wheel right now has a value of black even though it's set to red. So technically it's a red color, but it is a black red, if that makes any sense and you understand the concept of color. So I'm going to take this and I am going to move within here to the fully saturated color that I can select right here, and then I'm going to move the outside of the wheel to the stroke that I want. And you'll notice as I rotate it around, the stroke is actually changing in real time. I'm going to change this to a purple color right now. When I'm done, I go ahead and close it out, and I have successfully changed the color. Now, I can also manipulate this. When I select an object, I can stretch it both horizontally and vertically, and I can resize it by dragging on these angles and select it in this way. If I do not want it to actually distort and change the scale factor or keep a consistent scale factor, I can press Control and then move it, and then when I do this, it will always stay at the same scale factor. And that is your introduction to objects.